going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got another Breakfast with Champions episode. The very new episode has come out for season 7, and who else but the man Harshal Patel, the man Harshal, purple cap winner of last season, just completely broke onto the scene and proved everyone what he had. Is every chance to get picked in the India T20 World Cup squad to Australia this year. It's a bright future ahead, and I don't think, how old is Harshal? I think he's on the other side of age, isn't he? Isn't he like 27 or something? Let's check. Just one moment, guys. He's 31, so look, yeah, he is quite old. But in a cricket terms, he hasn't played, international cricket or whatnot, so you can probably get a good couple years out of him. But hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. I won't waste any more time. Let's get into it.
I love language. It's one of my goals in life to be...
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Just before we start the video, let me just rewind it because I don't actually know what he said there. But, what the fuck?
I love language.
Just before we start the video, I just, of course, this... I don't know when this video was recorded, whether it was before or after the passing of his sister. But firstly, my prayers and thoughts with their family, that would still be... it would never go away. But... all the love to the Patel family, and I hope they're doing okay. And hey, shout out to the man Harshal Patel. He puts a smile on people's faces when he plays cricket. So let's see what he's got to say.
It's one of my goals in life to be articulate in different languages.
Me too.
One of the people I look up to for their eloquence is Alain de Botton.
Yeah, I know.
School of Life.
जिनका नाम Alain de Botton लिखा जाता है ना?
हाँ.
पर कैसे बोला जाता है?
Alain de Botton.
Alain de Botton.
And
you
I'm a big Bob Dylan fan. I'm
Bob
a big Leonard Cohen fan.
Basically poetry, philosophy, depth.
Yes, all of that.
भाई ये गांव मैदान पे पहुंच गए थे, हैं? धूल, मिट्टी, पसीना.
Yeah.
शौक इतने deep thinking वाले.
हाँ.
This is the reason why Akshar says that Harshal is the most non-Gujarati Patel.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah.
चेंज हो गए पटेल साहब 10 साल में. 10 साल पहले अंग्रेजी समझ नहीं आती थी
कुछ बोलनी नहीं
अब सिर्फ अंग्रेजी ही समझ आती है. वेरी गुड. नाम खराब करे फास्ट बोलो.
ruining the reputation. Hey! Oh no. Alright, shout out to the sponsor of the video, I guess. Hey, I say to Gaurav, get that money. Shout out to Skoda. Let's go, here we go. Woo! It's got some fresh sunnies on. We'll just turn that down for a moment. Alrighty.
जब वो बकलेट लोग जब बैठते हैं, ठीक है, जब मस्ती करनी है, तो वो गैंग कौन है? For you.
Yuzi is the obvious one.
युजवेंद्र परांठा चहल.
उस आदमी के साथ आप सीरियस बात कर नहीं सकते. That is humanly impossible.
तो और है इतना इंटेलिजेंट बॉलर.
हाँ.
और बातें और एक नहीं करेगा.
नहीं.
आरसीबी में कौन है मजे वाला गैंग? पहले कौन था? अब तो थोड़ी टीम चेंज हो गई हल्की.
पहले बस वही मैं दानिश
Nags.
बेस्ट पार्ट इज कि दानिश जो है अपना, उसको क्रिकेट पसंद ही नहीं है.
Doesn't he?
उसको समझ नहीं आती.
उसको कोई लेना देना नहीं है क्रिकेट से.
What? How does he work for RCB then? I know he's a comedian.
लेना देना नहीं है. What about Maxwell?
Yeah, Maxi.
Max is also one of the... He's actually a very well-rounded personality.
Yeah.
Very mature.
He's very articulate, he's very thoughtful, and at the same time he's very fun. 2018 he was basically in the team, but scorecard में कुछ भी नहीं था contributions.
Yeah.
And even in that phase, every time I bowl well or every time I do something well, he would come up to me and tell me that you've done really well, you have a lot of talent, you have a lot of skill, and he would just pull me up every time I would do well. And he did that with all the young players. A typical leadership वाला जो होता है ना.
Yeah.
Great captain.
He's
Great
that kind of a
captain.
guy.
और बाकी कौन है अभी इस स्क्वाड में?
What about
Well,
AB?
यार I'll be
I mean,
very
he's not there
honest.
anymore.
ये जब नया ऑक्शन होता है ना, आपको पता ही नहीं होता कि टीम में है कौन.
Yeah.
सब कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं.
सब confuse हो जाते हैं.
बट हमको शायद ये ना पता.
कल मैं उसको आवेश को बोल रहा था. आवेश दिल्ली की बात कर रहा था. मैंने कहा तुम्हारा ट्रेनर ये है, तुम्हारा वो. उसने कहा हर्षल भाई मैं दिल्ली में नहीं हूँ, मैं लखनऊ में हूँ.
Yeah, exactly.
तो मैं वो भी भूल गया था.
I also wanted to talk about. I remember, I think it was Virat that he said that it's impossible to catch your slower ball out of the hand.
Right.
He had said that, or AB?
AB had said that, Virat has said that,
Maxwell has also
Maxi
said
has said that.
Damn. What about
so
Chris
Maxi
Gale?
comes out of the net, I bowled a few slow balls, and Maxi comes out of the net and says to me, mate, no way they're hitting this. People like him, people like Virat, or people like AB says that, and you think like, okay, I mean, if they're not seeing it out of the hand, who else can?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now, look, last pause the video, but this is why he has to be picked in the T20 World Cup squad. Even if he doesn't play every game and he only plays maybe against like Bangladesh or something, his slower balls are going to be so dominant, and his change of pace and variation will dominate in Australia. You think of someone like AJ Ty years ago, Berendorf, change of pace. I'm trying to think. Daniel Sams. So he just has to be there. He has
Correct.
to be.
Yeah. Huge confidence booster.
Who is your idol in terms of कौन क्रिकेट की हिस्ट्री में स्लोअर बॉल बेस्ट किसने डिस्गाइज किया?
Sunil Narayan.
I think if I have to look at one person who sort of legitimized slower ball was Zair Khan in 2011.
Zahir Khan,
World Cup.
yeah.
The way he got people out with those knuckle balls.
Knuckle ball, yeah.
That was unbelievable to watch. I got my education in T20 bowling from him.
That's a
I
pretty
started
good
with
bowler to
RCB
get
in
it from.
2012.
Oh, correct. वो RCB में था उस time
He was
पे.
with RCB. And
with RCB?
he used to come up to me every single ball and tell me what to bowl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Every
amazing.
single ball.
Best.
अब लेंथ डाल, अब ये डाल, अब वो डाल, slower मत डालना, slower मत डालना, slower मत डालना. So he used to tell me how to package it.
How to use it. Nice.
How to
तो
use
एक
it.
मेरे को
Nice.
याद है एक बार पुणे में हम लोग खेल रहे थे और उन्होंने मना किया मेरे को कि मत डालना स्लोअर बॉल. मैंने उथप्पा को स्लोअर बॉल डाला और उथप्पा ने मिड विकेट पे छक्का मार दिया.
Damn.
तो चल के आए मेरे पास और
I told you.
with among other things he said बोला था ना मत डाल.
और फिर colorful language. और सीखा, he's proud of you as a student also now.
Yeah.
है ना, कि कर रहा है.
I met him in the last season after the game. He said I asked him a couple of things. I said बढ़िया तो चल रहा है और कितना चेंज करना है तुझे.
That's a very important point actually. If he
Right.
tells you that,
Right.
that's not him being lazy and saying
And not only him, my guy said the same thing. Like I
course he
was a
did.
net bowler with Indian team after the IPL for T20 World Cup, and I asked him like, where do you think my vulnerabilities are? Where do you think I can get better? And he said nothing. You have your formula set. तेरा फर्मा set है. He said all you need to do is learn to read the game better, which you will as you keep on playing, and keep yourself fit.
Wise words from Dhoni.
हाँ यार चाहिए juice.
I asked you didn't say yes
What's
or
an
no.
Eno?
You just said Eno in the glass.
I
I thought it's coming then.
It was a question. Oh,
You could put a question mark after that.
There was a question.
I come from a family which was, so my father's generation was, they had food in the plate, but that was it. When they were young, my grandmother raised 7 children on very, very little income. Then the next generation had a little bit, and then my generation, we never had abundance, but we always had enough. The guiding principle in the family was, if you take care of yourself, if you do the right things for the first 30 years of your life, you won't have to worry about the rest of it.
Wow.
And that also I took to heart,
Yeah.
because I saw my father work 6.5 days a week, every single day, hot, cold, rain, doesn't matter.
When my granddad moved to Calcutta at age of 22 with 3 children,
Right.
and his younger sister, he to save that little money
Right.
would walk 6 kilometers to office every day and walk back.
Damn.
क्योंकि शाम को वो पराठे मिलते थे ना,
Right.
1 रुपए में,
Right.
saying के 6 पराठे आ गए थे. That work ethic then comes to my father, who then
Right.
works again 6.5 days a week.
Yeah.
And then you see that, you grow up seeing that.
Yeah.
And then you say, तो आपको और कुछ पता ही नहीं है फिर.
बिल्कुल.
आपकी वो हार्ड कोडिंग हो जाती है.
Right.
कई लोगों के लिए no days off is just a hashtag.
Right.
हमारे लिए it's just default setting.
Default, 100%.
Right.
And what they had to do in order to survive and in order to thrive, I really don't have to do that much.
Correct.
So
Because they
I
made
can
it
take
better
a
for
day
you.
off
Yeah.
I can take a day off. I can relax. I can not work when I don't want to work.
In a strange way, that's you paying them back.
Yeah,
Right.
in a little bit.
Now it
yeah.
seems so counterintuitive when you say that, कि अरे, you taking a day off is paying back your yeah, they worked hard
Right.
so that you'd have a better life.
For sure.
तो अगर आप भी exactly वो same चीजें कर रहे हैं जो वो कर रहे थे तो वो सोचेंगे कि हमने फिर क्या किया?
Yeah.
Yeah.
उन्होंने किया
I mean,
था.
shit. I mean, I say this all the time on my channel. The best feeling in life must be, you know, whether like whoever grew you up, whether it was a mum, dad, auntie, uncle, like whoever, a cousin, you know, whoever it was that looked after you for your whole life, took care of you, make sure you ate, a roof over your head. Like, I mean, they're the people that you just want to pay back to. Like, you know, you just want to, essentially, if you're playing cricket, you're going to get a high job, or you just want to pay back. You want to give back what they gave to you and make sure they can live the rest of their life relax free because they did so much for you when you were younger. I mean, that would be the best feeling, just to imagine giving your parents like a big load of money and just saying, here, take it, sit down for the next 2 months and don't do anything. That'd be pretty nice. It'd be a pretty good feeling.
यहाँ पे गए. Now you are here, so your children will be here.
Right.
तो ये तो
Yeah.
दुनिया का दस्तूर है.
True.
Right.
So
Yeah, it actually,
beautiful.
yeah.
Your parents were in the वो कब गए? What age were you?
The US.
I was 17, so they left in 2008, right when the financial crisis
Yeah.
happened. For people who are moving from India to US, who don't have a lot of formal education, who don't speak the language or don't have any skill,
Yeah.
the only thing that they look forward to is probably 10 years of blue collar labor.
Yeah, just to get, just to
So that
live
was like apparent for all of us. Like you have to do this, and then you get to a place where you can make your own decisions.
It's like an
Yeah.
initiation.
US जाते हो जब आप पहली बार काम तो ढूंढना पड़ेगा.
Yeah.
तो I used to work at this Pakistani guy's perfume store
Oh wow.
Hey,
in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
New Jersey?
English बोलनी तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं आती थी. Because गुजराती मीडियम में पढ़ा मैं throughout. So that was my first encounter with the language, and also with the language with so much slang. Because
I
that
tell you what, never let him come to Australia then, because Harshal is going to have all sorts of trouble trying to understand. You think America have slang? Oh man. Oh, actually, his English is pretty good now.
the entire
so he should be
area
okay.
was
If it was 10
predominantly
years ago, though,
Latino
woo.
and African American.
Yeah.
Then I picked up उनके वाला English.
Oh.
Gangster English?
Gangster English.
Gangster English.
Yo,
So
what's that?
इन लोगों का रेगुलर occurrence है.
What
ठीक
is
है?
that?
फ्राइडे को पैसा मिलता था, फ्राइडे को आते थे, $100 की परफ्यूम की बोतल लेके जाते थे. और पैसा मिलता था उनको $200, उसमें रेंट देना है, खाना खाना है सब. और मंडे को वापस आते थे और बोलते, hey man, I just sprayed it a couple times. I wanna return it, man. I have no food on the table.
Yo, that is
तो
scam.
ये करके वापस देने आते थे, and that was a regular occurrence.
Yeah.
What?
It was a great experience for me
I
because
mean, yeah, it can
I
happen.
learned what those blue collar jobs really are.
Yeah.
My aunt and uncle used to go to their offices, and they would drop me on the way.
Yeah.
So 7 बजे वो छोड़ के जाते थे मुझे, 9 बजे स्टोर ओपन होता था.
Damn, you
2
got there
घंटे
2
में
hours
एलिजाबेथ के रेलवे स्टेशन पे बैठता था.
Damn!
Go in, do my work till 7:38.
What are you
So
gonna do for
12-13
2
hours a
hours?
day, and I used to get paid $35 a day.
Oh, I thought it was an hour.
So
That was rough.
it was not a very rosy picture of
Yeah.
of that country.
But
35
you
bucks
decided to
for
stay back
one
for
day.
cricket.
That
I
is-
was playing junior
Not
cricket,
bad.
age group cricket, and I was a little too quick for my age. Unfortunately, that pace stopped at that level. Didn't grow after that. So yeah, I thought I have I have some sort of talent. I have some sort of skill. Why not stay here and pursue it? And they put all that faith in me, and घर पे अकेला छोड़ के गए. And when my parents left, they told me one thing, that don't do something that puts us in a bad situation.
नाक मत कटवाना.
हाँ, नाक मत कटवाना. That was the essence of it, and I took it to heart. मोटेरा जाता था प्रैक्टिस करने. सुबह आई थिंक 7 बजे शुरू होता था, तो 9:30-10 बजे खत्म होती थी प्रैक्टिस. सैंडविच की शॉप पे रुको, सैंडविच खाओ, घर आओ. That's all.
Yeah.
कौन सा सैंडविच?
आलू मटर, वेजिटेबल.
और फिर वो टोस्टेड ग्रिल वहाँ पे
नहीं
करते
नहीं,
हैं वो?
टोस्टेड नहीं, कच्चा.
Fine.
अच्छा वो
Okay.
एक
टोस्टेड बहुत
A
महंगा
real
पड़ता
man's
था
meal
उस
right
टाइम पे.
there.
हाँ, ओहो.
आलू मटर एंड वेजिटेबल यूज्ड टू बी $7.
हाँ.
toasted was I think 15 rupees.
Damn, like
इतना
double the
toast
price.
करने के लिए इतना
डबल
पैसा?
डबल था क्योंकि टाइम लगता है ना टोस्ट करने में.
Yeah.
टाइम का पैसा,
Time is money.
पैसे का टाइम.
Number of people you serve
Yeah, correct.
per hour, that translates into
Turnover.
profit. Turnover. So my
it's a
dad
business.
grew up in that era
Yeah.
के बचाओ. अभी 1075 के बाद भी the advice he'll give me is PPF में डाल पैसा, FD कर,
In the
all
bank.
those things.
Sorry.
Every dad. Why PPF? I told him PPF. पापा 5% देता है PPF, 6% देता है. तो टैक्स नहीं भरना पड़ेगा.
Okay, look, I know this isn't school, but I do not know what a PPF is, so we're looking this up. PPF meaning. Production Possibility Frontier. In business analysts, also plays a crucial role in economics. How does it work? A retirement savings scheme offered by the government of India with aim to providing a secure post-retirement life to everyone. That's actually kind of good. I guess you probably should put money in there, eh?
सही बात.
मैंने कहा पापा 5 साल का लॉक इन है.
और वो 1.5 लाख की एग्जाम है, by the way.
हाँ. कहते हैं सेफ है ना पर. वहाँ पे कॉन्वर्सेशन खत्म है फिर.
It's safe.
So my dad has this quirk. Whenever he doesn't want to be a part of any conversation, बाहर जाएंगे, बीड़ी जलाएंगे, निकल जाएंगे वहां से. चुपचाप नीचे देखेंगे, बाहर जाएंगे, बीड़ी जलाएंगे, निकल जाएंगे. घर में कुछ चल रहा होता है and everybody is discussing, trying to find a solution. He's like, he's watching news. Or that is his entertainment.
I can't watch the
Sometimes
news. I
you
can't
know
sit
those
there.
old couples. Their way to express love is fighting. So मेरी मम्मी चिल्लाती रहती है कि आप ये नहीं कर रहे, वो नहीं कर रहे. And my dad quietly just goes out. पोर्च पे जाते हैं, बीड़ी जलाते हैं, बीड़ी पी रहे होते हैं.
Okay, what's a? I imagine biddy is a cigarette, right? A biddy? That like it's like in Australia how we call a cigarette a durry or a dart. I imagine it's just a nickname for
मम्मी
a
चिल्ला रही
cigarette,
होती है,
right?
मम्मी को पता भी नहीं कि वो निकल गए हैं. That kind of a guy.
That's the secret.
Yeah, that is the secret. And he's 65, 66. Zero comorbidities. Terrible lifestyle. He's been smoking since he was 17 years
Damn!
old. Eats proper Gujarati tel wala, sugar wala khana, meetha and all of that.
Well, enjoy your life.
Doesn't
I
have
say.
any illness, nothing. Why? Because that man has no stress in life. The moment my father got his American passport,
Yeah.
he said, because leading up to that 10 years, my father and mother, they worked 16, 17 hours a day.
Oof,
Wow.
that's
Every
rough.
single day, blue collar jobs.
Yeah.
And the moment he got his American passport, he said, that's it.
Yeah.
Mic drop, I'm done. I've done everything
Now
I
it's
needed
your
to do
turn.
for you. I've put you in the good place and I'm done now.
अब तुम्हारे हवाले
अब
वतन
तुम्हारे
साथियों.
हवाले वतन साथियों. And he came back to India.
Oh, he came back.
He came back. वो उनके पास पिंक वेस्पा है.
हाँ.
पिंक वेस्पा लेके घूमते
Pink
रहते हैं.
Vespa?
Vespa है.
Pink Vespa.
Dad के पास.
Yeah. Colorful guy.
I like it. I like it.
He's taken retirement in the truest sense of the word.
ऐसी एरी एस्पिरेशनल है ये.
It is aspirational for
Yeah,
me.
it is.
Truly.
Yeah, he knows how to chill. I am Harshal Patel. Please watch me on Breakfast with Champions.
We are.
चलो, you can smile and say. You know, this auction, you know, obviously had a high price and so many people bidding for you and everything. पर ये भी आसानी से नहीं आया. बीच में कई ऑक्शन हुए हैं जहाँ पे दिल की धड़कन इतनी तेज नहीं हुई.
हाँ, पता नहीं था कि यार कोई एक आदमी खड़ा कर ले. It's not about the money.
Yeah.
I just want to play.
That was the previous ones, no?
2018 वाला.
हाँ, वो क्योंकि वो बेस प्राइस वाला था.
वो बेस प्राइस वाला
तो
था.
फिर
Base
उस टाइम
price.
पे क्योंकि बेस प्राइस वाले जो भी होते हैं, गेम चलती है ना इन सारी टीमों की.
हाँ, और उस टाइम पे the ironic thing was there were at least 3 or 4 people from different franchises who said we're gonna bid for you. तो किसी ने नहीं किया. तो
नाम बताओ सब लोग.
तो अगेन उस टाइम पे मेरे को लगा कि यार ये तो बिट्रेयल है, ये तो झूठ बोले मेरे से, धोखा हुआ है मेरे साथ. I was just in a spiral of these dark thoughts.
Yeah.
यार क्या है, who are you? You've given so much to this game and you've worked so hard and this and that and all these things that you tell yourself, the image you've built of yourself. You keep telling yourself that, you know, you've done all this, you're not getting anything out of it. And it's very important to acknowledge what you're feeling
Facts.
and not dismiss it. Because if you're feeling something, then that means it's legitimate.
हाँ.
That's true.
Yeah. और हम लोग छुपाते बहुत हैं ना,
हाँ,
हम लोग को हमें
right.
सिखाया नहीं जाता कि आप इमोशंस को एक्सप्रेस करो.
Right. And also this image that this persona that you've created for yourself, that this is what you're supposed to do, this is how you're supposed to behave, this is what you're supposed to say.
टफ है, टफ दिखाता नहीं
हाँ,
कुछ.
mentally बहुत tough है, mentally बहुत tough. नहीं, mental toughness is actually coming out of these situations with acceptance.
Yeah.
And not broken, because if you keep sweeping things under the rug, someday you're gonna trip over it.
Bro, just firstly, I didn't mean to pause it on this screen because Gaurav looks like he's had a couple of joints out the back or something, but that's all right. I mean, firstly, I did like super inspirational words from Harshal. He's got the exact same mindset as me, like with the stuff he's saying about, you know, it's what you go through that creates that mental toughness, and if you can come out with it with learning lessons, realizing, you know, what you might have done right or done wrong, and just not giving up. You know, you heard him speak about the 2018 auction, didn't get picked up, was lied to. He could have easily right there and then said, F this, I'm not playing cricket anymore, I'm clearly not good enough. He could have just completely given up on himself and went and worked a job. Probably he would have started smoking cigarettes as well. He would have just gone and did, you know, just lived an unhealthier lifestyle. But instead, for the last 2 to 3 years, he's kept at it, probably worked 10 times harder when no one's watching, and now he's one of the best bowlers in the IPL, but one of the best young, he's 31. So one of the best bowlers in India. Is he uncapped still? I think he might be, but I mean, what a remarkable... Yeah, it's so true. Like, whatever you guys, just don't give up. Even if you're having a bad year, a bad 2 years, you know, it could be, for instance, YouTube like mine. Your views might go down, subscribers might, or you might not get good grades at school, but you used to. You just got to put in the extra work, I guess, and never give up, because you never know what's literally around the next corner. Life is so unpredictable. So
The rug's going to reach the fan.
And you're gonna trip
inspirational
over
from
it.
Harshal.
Start the process of building my game all over again, and again went through a cycle of crippling pre-game anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, I would have to go pee probably once every 2 minutes.
Yeah, those nervous
That
peas.
kind of anxiety.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this would
ya.
start on the game day, from the moment I wake up till the time I bowl my first ball.
Yeah.
That anticipation anxiety was so bad, and I used to get so exhausted कि ऐसा होता था गेम से पहले कि यार ये मैच खत्म हो और मैं घर जाऊं, so I can sleep.
Yeah.
It's just not a
Itni
healthy
anxiety
way to
होती.
live.
Through that experience, I learned that, you know, that anxiety is something that brings me in that fight or flight stage,
Okay.
where I'm very, very sharp. The moment I stopped fighting, it became far more easier to deal with it. I
Learn
still
to
have
live.
it, but I just look at it as a part of the game. मैंने कब
Just before, last pause of the video, by the way, I know there's 10 minutes left, so no more pausing, but what he just spoke about, the anxiety part, like, that is such a huge part of not just sport, but general life, or general with anything, you know, whether you've got a date the next day, or got a job interview, or going a first day at a new school, or just literally anything, you know, can raise these sort of situations. And, you know, just to be able to look at it, you know, take a seat back, you know, if you're dealing with like some strong anxiety, just to be able to step back and notice it, take a couple deep breaths, and just know that everything's going to be, it's going to be fine. You can't predict what will happen in the future, but, you know, as long as you can learn just to live with it, you can sit it aside and you can say, look, it may be a weakness in some areas, but in other areas, it helps you keep on edge. There's so many benefits to everything, so don't beat yourself up, guys. It's okay.
कभी जाके किसी को ये चीज पूछी नहीं. Again, now when I look back at it, I feel that I should have done that, because I remember having a conversation with AB a year back.
Yeah,
I think
AB.
last season की बात है, and he was saying the same thing, that I'm pissing myself before every game.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And you were literally busy.
Yeah, I was literally pissing myself. And so if that is happening to somebody like AB de Villiers,
Yeah.
who am I?
Yeah.
वो एक थोड़ा सा
It's natural, it's human
affirmation मिल
instincts.
जाता है ना कि यार you're not alone.
हाँ,
सबको
correct.
होता है. You're not unique in this.
Yeah,
And if you look
everyone.
at Chris Gale, when he's about to go to bat, he doesn't talk to anyone. He doesn't say a word.
Whew,
He's
that's
in
no
his zone.
surprise.
Somebody like him goes into that phase,
Yeah.
then obviously he is also feeling that pressure. So it happens to everyone.
पर वो जब खुलता है
फिर धागे खोलता है. And 5 मैच खेला 2016 में and didn't play anything after that.
Oh, so he didn't
17
play in
against
the final in 2016? Damn.
same situation.
Yeah. बीच में तो घर भेज दिया था ना
घर भेज दिया था.
Sent him
Yeah.
home?
So
क्योंकि ऐसा होता है लोग जानते नहीं है पर ये उस
yeah,
टाइम पे
Yeah,
पहले
होता
तो
था.
बहुत होता था because again एक if you're keeping a player उसका होटल रूम है, उसका डेली अलाउंसेस है, उसको प्रैक्टिस में ले जाना है, उसका फ्लाइट टिकट्स है.
उसका one more life to manage.
Right.
Yeah.
I vividly remember क्या हुआ था. Avinash Vaidya called me in the room, said Dan wants to talk to you, Vittori, and Ritz Carlton में रुक रहे थे हम लोग. तो Ritz Carlton में नीचे breakfast place पे बुलाया और he said we don't see you playing for at least 4-5 more games.
Yeah.
So we're gonna send you home, but we'll call you back. Epitome of rejection हो गया है तो कि तुम टीम में भी नहीं हो अब तो.
Not even close.
My God, that's hard,
It
man.
is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really
that's very hard.
वापस घर आना, आसपास फ्रेंड्स, नेबर्स सब
फैमिली है आसपास,
फीलिंग तो आती है यार.
कजिन्स है,
Exactly.
ये
मैं मार्केट जाऊंगा, लोग बोलेंगे
तू क्या कर रहा है भाई, आईपीएल तो वहां चल रहा है, तू क्या कर रहा है यहाँ पे. So yeah, I allowed myself that time to feel sad, to feel angry, to lash out at family, क्योंकि इसमें फैमिली मरती है बेचारी बीच में, और तो कहीं पे आप कर नहीं सकते because there are consequences. So your family bears the brunt of it.
Yeah.
Then I think I remember 3-4 गेम के बाद RCB was knocked out. We were not going to qualify. So I
Is that
messaged Vittori
2017?
saying, give me a game.
Yeah.
अरे भाई
Did he give you a game?
That was the first time I actually sold myself to anyone.
Yeah.
They
Hey,
called
yo.
me for the last game. And
Hey.
against Delhi we were playing in Kotla. पहला ओवर डाला, I think 14-15 रन
Oh.
खाए. And then
Oh.
nerves settled in. मैंने कहा ठीक है यार, अब 14-15 रन पड़ गए, अब क्या मार खाऊंगा,
You
अब
can
इससे
get hit
ज्यादा
for
तो
20
खराब क्या
runs,
ही
it can get worse.
Yeah.
Tell me, cricket, it can get
then
worse.
ended up picking 3 wickets and won the game for the team.
Yeah.
And then next year 2018 वाला auction.
And then he
So
didn't
man
get
of the match
picked
भी
I
up.
was man of the match in that game.
सोचो
Yeah.
क्या क्या वैलिडेशन है यार, वापस आए
Yeah, I know.
बेच के अपने आप को.
हाँ,
एंड देन द नेक्स्ट ऑक्शन. तो ये गेम बिकॉज ये गेम दिल्ली के खिलाफ हुई,
right,
तो ऑब्वियसली दिल्ली वालों ने नोटिस किया.
right. Said okay, चलो.
सो व्हेन यू सॉ दिल्ली पुटिंग अप द
Oh,
पैडल,
so he did.
अंदर से क्या ऐसे
got
जब
picked up by
टीम गया
Delhi.
ऊपर तो
कि
याद
चलो
है?
अनसोल्ड तो नहीं जाऊंगा यार, इतनी तो बेइज्जती
Yeah.
दो सीजन,
3 सीजन with Delhi, 18, 19, 20 with Delhi.
3 सीजन वहां पे हुए, फिर उन्होंने ट्रांसफर किया.
Yeah.
Did they speak to you before
Back
that?
to
Did they-
RCB.
No, they just informed me that we've traded you to RCB. Apparently,
get
RCB
back?
paid them extra
okay.
money to bring me on board.
Ooh, that's a good validation. Feeling आती है ना वैल्यू
कि
वाली.
वैल्यू बढ़ी है.
Yeah.
हाँ, वो कहती है, माँ कहती है ना कि बेटे तूने खाया मुझे लग गया. है ना? ऐसे दिल्ली को पैसा मिला पर लगा हर्षल को. अरे वाह.
That was a pivotal moment in my cricketing life and in my personal life as well. So I was speaking with my brother, and he said, "See, the auction is a marketplace, right? You're offering your services, and people are bidding for those services. So you have the option to either upgrade yourself, or you will continue to be in this position where people are not looking to buy your services." So, and that I took very seriously. That it was about the value that is attached with that price tag. For right now, I don't think I'm the kind of person who needs 10.75 crores in his life.
Well, I tell you right now, Purple, if you do not need 10.75 crore, I'll happily take some off your hand if you need me to. It would just be an absolute honor for me to accept.
मेरे शौक नहीं है ऐसे. But what is satisfying is the value that tag has
Yeah.
with it.
Correct.
कि
And how many people
Respect.
want it?
Right. And that's the decision I made after the 2018 auction. That I want to be a valuable player. I want to be a player who जब 11 नाम लिखे जाते हैं, I should be I should be the automatic entry. कि यार इसका तो नाम लिखना ही पड़ेगा.
And now he is.
And that drove all my decisions. My decision to take more risks in the game, my decision to be more expressive on the field with my skills, where I wanted to take responsibility, where I wanted to be in positions where I could fail very badly, but the reward would be huge. And that realization also is coming on. ये बचपन में जाता है सारा. I was not that person who wanted to be in difficult situations where he could fail miserably. कि लोग गालियाँ देंगे and all that. क्योंकि hardwired बचपन से social conditioning कि थोड़ा है चलेगा, थोड़ा खाना मिलेगा चलेगा, जबरदस्ती का रिस्क नहीं लेना. First of all, to realize this कि ये इस वजह से हो रहा है. This is the reason why I shy away from being in situations where I can fail. That was a eye opener. Then I thought, okay, क्या नुकसान क्या होगा? भूखा तो नहीं मरने वाला मैं कभी. 4 गालियाँ देंगे लोग, दे दें, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ट्राई करके देखते हैं.
Great attitude.
And I was in that mental space, and then these guys come and say that you're gonna bowl death overs. I was like, okay, चलो.
बंदा तैयार है.
चलो. अगर एक साल पहले वो चीज होती, maybe I was not ready for it.
Timing is everything.
It all happened at the right time.
And of course, that season is legendary now.
Yeah.
That's what 32 wickets, record, no?
I still can't believe it. Picking up 32 wickets in IPL in 15 games. If anyone does it, it's a huge achievement. So I still can't believe it sometimes that I picked up 32 wickets in 15
Go
matches.
Harshal.
अब जंप मारते सीधा ये जो 2022.
Okay, so this was recorded just after the auction by the sounds of it. So a couple months ago. Okay.
ये जो ऑक्शन हुआ है, वहाँ पे जब शुरू हुआ,
इस बार तो उल्टा हुआ.
क्या हुआ इस बार?
The moment my name was announced, the first paddle, like literally in the first second, Prathamesh Mishra was the head of RCB. He raised a paddle in the first second. And then फटाफट चीजें होनी शुरू हो गई. And then 6-7 के ऊपर जब हुआ, my wife had told me that it's going to be double figures. I said, जो भी 7 के ऊपर आता है, it's yours.
Hey! What a legend.
So I was in the room and विराट का मैसेज आया कि लॉटरी लग गई भाई. I said, हाँ भाई लग गई लॉटरी. Way beyond my expectation. He said, yeah, very well deserved. All these things, like I said, money and all, it's great, but for me, the central goal of my life is freedom. I want freedom, nothing else. And money is a tool that can get you to that place.
Yeah.
So I look at money in that way. But you've given the prime of your life to something, and then it bears fruit at the end of it through so much ups and downs and trial and error, and that is, I think, the most gratifying thing for me, not the things that come with it.
वो तो नंबर है ना सिर्फ.
I don't know. I've sort of trained myself to not get too excited with things.
Yeah.
So I didn't get that excited when I got called up to play for India. I didn't get that excited.
When did Purple debut for India? Did he debut in the T20 series against Sri Lanka this year? Was that when he made his debut?
Excited.
Trying to remember.
Because I feel that I want to be in equilibrium. That's something that I keep telling myself all the time. Ups or downs, I want to be in equilibrium.
What's equilibrium? Stability, okay. Thank you.
मैं बहुत हिंदी क्रिक बस बहुत करने लगा ना तो बोलना शुरू कर दिया. बहुत ठहराव है इस खिलाड़ी में, स्थिरता है.
मेरी हिंदी बोलने की और गुजराती बोलने की स्किल इतनी ज़्यादा खराब हो चुकी है बिकॉज इतना जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन कंज्यूम करता हूँ इंग्लिश में करता हूँ. घर पे बात गुजराती में करता हूँ. बट अगर मैं कोई कॉम्प्लिकेटेड चीज समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ तो इनएविटेबली इंग्लिश आ जाती है बाहर.
वाह,
फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज नाउ. 10 साल
पहले किसी ने सोचा था लड़का इनएविटेबली बोल रहा होगा.
इनएविटेबली.
Even I struggle to say that word.
परफ्यूम शॉप से.
Hey. Nah, shout out to the man Harshal. Hey, that was a real beautiful touch at the end of the video as well. So shout out to the editors or Gaurav who added that on in memory of, I imagine that was his sister. Of course, so rest in peace. Of course. Hey! He's signing some things. Nice.
मैं चला अपने अगले
Hey, that makes me happy. At the end there. Just the man Harshal giving out some signatures. Look at this kid. He's just met this... Bro, it's just so heartwarming stuff. But hey, firstly, shout out to the man Gaurav for not only doing these, but getting them up, once every week at the moment. It's been awesome to watch these, learn more about the new generation of players. Fingers crossed we can get an MS Dhoni one once, ever. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if Dhoni would ever do one, but we definitely would love one. We need a Bumrah one as well. So I don't know how many episodes he is planning to do in this series, but if there's 1 or 2 more, please Dhoni, please Bumrah, at any chance. Please Moses Enrique. Look, he's probably not going to get Moses, but give it a try for me, would you, Gaurav? Hey, that will cap it off, guys. Shout out to the man Harshal Patel. This was a terrific episode. Someone who speaks so well. And it's no surprise to see why he is where he is now. An absolute amazing bowler in the biggest cricket league in the world. He spoke so well, has such a strong mindset, clearly, and is just such a wholesome and great guy. So, yeah, shout out to the man Harshal. Hey, guys, that'll cap it off. What a great episode, hey. It leaves me with a smile. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.